Hey guys, so often I'm asked why is dry sanding with the Kovac system better than wet sanding? I'm going to show you. I've got some runs here, it's quite difficult to see them, but if I dry sand, I'm using a bit of 1200 on the toll cut sheet, and straight away you can see where my run is. So that is a key benefit to dry sanding. You've got a lot more control of where you're sanding. I can see that I'm sanding this area now, which is the low spot, so I want to bring it up and I want to sand out these runs, bring them down to the same level as the clear coat that I want to finish on. So like I said, I've got some 1200 here and it's on a toll card, which is just a sheet of plastic. On this side I have some 3000, on this side I have some 1200. I'm just using this bit first just to flatten it off before I use any of the power tools. To get rid of any of the dust on your toll cut sheet, simply just wipe it off and then you can continue. So I've gone as far as I'd like to go with the toll cut on the sheet. So I'm going to now finish that off with some 2000 Bufflex using the PXE 80 from Flex Tools. I've just put a little line of tape here, just protect this edge once I just buff up this, and then I'll peel it back and buff up that final section. So to buff this up, I'm going to be using the new Kovac's rechargeable 77mm rotary. I prefer to use a rotary polisher over an orbital or random orbital because I find it gives a much faster, more controlled cut. The mop head that I've got on here is from 3D. It has their sliced pattern in it. This is designed to give a faster cut, and also as you're cutting or polishing, it opens up so it keeps the foam itself cooler. The polish I use is the Freckler G360. Been using this for years, absolutely love it. So let's get on with this. Now I can peel this back and buff up the final bit. There we go. That's how we get rid of a couple of little runs and some paintwork. What actually happened here was, because I went up to this line, I used some fade out thinners, and the fade out thinners is what actually came down into my clear coat and dragged it down a little bit. So it was nothing to do with the clear coat application, it was my fade out application.